Hello and welcome to another buy or skip video. I have so many things I want to talk about with you in this video. We have so many collections. I am actually gonna move some smaller launches to the next week because we have so much to talk about and I want to go into detail with some of these new collections and I'm sure you're gonna be excited about them too. So let's just get into it. First thing I want to talk about is the collection that I already did a video on from Kiko. We have a new collection. This is the limited edition collection, Magnetic Nights. I actually bought 4 things from this collection, but I also want to go over the things that I didn't buy because I did go into store and swatch some things. So I have one of the Magnetic Nights First Row Blush Stick and I got shade 03. This is a very balmy, very lightly pigmented, very glowy to the extent that it kind of looks sweaty blush. It doesn't really fully dry down. The other colors of these are a little bit more fresh. I got the deepest, most reddish one. Then we also have some magnetic eyeshadows in this collection. I got shade 01 Sophisticated Shell and this is actually quite a beautiful eyeshadow. It is more on the sophisticated shimmery side, but it does have a really nice glow to it. Then we also have these duo tone ombre lipstick in this collection. We have a lot of different shades. I got 03 and I believe this one was called Scene Stealer and this is a more muted purple shade. Really like that they had a shade like this in the collection. I didn't really update you on the wear of these products because I did film at night, but I did eat some things and drink some things after applying this lipstick and it lasted really well. And then I also got one of the quads and this is the Party Glam eyeshadow palette in 01 Natural Born Elegant and this is the neutral quad. It has 1 shimmer, 3 kind of cool tone neutral matte. This was quite nice. It was quite a beautiful formula. It's a little on the basic side, but if that is something that you want, it's nice. It's nice. It is 20 euros though, and for 3 euros more you can get one of the master eyeshadow palettes that I've been a huge fan of since I tried them. But we have kind of a theme within a theme in this collection as well. We also have these kind of pH reacting and kind of mix in with black kind of products. We have, for example, the Magnetic Nights Dark Glaze Liquid Lip Balm. This is kind of a swirl lip balm of black with different colors. These all swatched great. These all looked great in the swatch and I think for some people that's gonna look really nice. It did feel quite nice, but I do like colors that are a little bit more fresh. This was a little bit too gray and toned down for me. Then we also have the pH Illusion Blush and this is a black blush that shifts to a very bright pink. It is very balmy, it is very emollient, and I recently tried the Romand X Enep Square collection and I thought I don't need this again. In that collection there's also a black blush. It is very emollient that turns into a pink, so I didn't go for that. Something that I did put in my basket but took out in the end is the Magnetic Nights Dark Illusion pH Lip Balm. This was quite nice. The formula felt quite nice. It did, however, turn very, very bright fuchsia pink and it was just a little bit too much for me. And also I just really wanted to be a little bit more strict with the budget with this collection. I've been buying so many things from the Kiko collections, it's not always necessary. Then we also have some gravity proof eyebrow and eyebrow serum, eyebrow gel and eyebrow serum duos. I didn't think that was too interesting. And of course the magnetic eyeshadows, we have 2 other shades as well. One is a more bronzy shade, it's called burgundy, but it was more of a bronze, and one is a dark blue. Then we also have what I found really interesting, these duos where you have a liquid eyeshadow and then you have a cool kajal. And the liquid eyeshadows looked relatively nice, but they are all combined with this black cool kajal. And I would have loved to see different combinations, different duos with that, because I just feel if you like multiple shades of these liquid eyeshadows, you keep buying the cool black cool kajal as well. Or is it cool? I'm saying cool, but I don't know if it's just it just says a black kajal. Okay, maybe it's not cool. It was quite creamy actually. So this doesn't make a lot of sense for me. If there were a duo where it wasn't combined with the black, I could have seen myself buying one. Then we have a face primer, a beautifying face primer in 3 shades. I did swatch this. I didn't really understand it. It seems a little bit just like a compact foundation. It did have a bit of coverage to it. Also, just the shade range of this doesn't make sense to me. The darker shade is hazelnut. That's not deep enough. We need at least 2 extra shades. We also have a Magnetic Nights Face Light Enhancer, and this is actually a like under eye concealer. I didn't think that was super interesting to buy from this collection. There was also another quad, so I got the neutral quad, but there's also a more colorful quad with some kind of like berry purple shades. Look pretty nice, but that reddish pinkish shade I wouldn't really use myself, so I kind of just was like, okay, that's not for me. Then we also have a duo where there's an eyeliner and a like other eyeliner, so 2 eyeliners, but one is like shimmery and one is more matte. I like those more, but I couldn't really find a duo that was really up my alley. So in the end, as I said, as you could see in the video, I did only pick up 4 things, and I was pretty proud of myself. I was pretty happy with it. These were just the things that I wanted to try out from this collection. I like the pH adjusting. It is cute, but we have seen it so many times before, and for me, I was just like done. I already have like 10 different pH reacting products in my collection, and 15 euros for another pH reacting lip balm, it's just not gonna be it for me. But I'm sure it's gonna sell well. Let me know if you picked up anything from this collection. Alright, then we're moving on to the Butterfly Cloud Color collection. We talked about this last week, but I hadn't seen any of the products yet, just some sneak peeks. By the time my video went live, we did see the products, and now the products are actually listed on their website. So you can see all the prices, you can see everything that is going on. This is a beautiful collection. I love the packaging, I love the theme. It's a very like Asian, and I love it. It's just gorgeous. But I don't feel like we are seeing as inspiring, as out there things as we have seen with some other collections this year. Okay, first up we have the Butterfly Cloud Color Rouge Box Highlighting and Blush Duo Powder. This seems like 2 matte colors, and then one you use more for a highlight and the other one you use more for the blush. I am actually a little bit on the fence with this collection. I don't think it's gonna be sent to me. I haven't had any shipping confirmation, and that is totally fine. I totally understand. I like a pretty small channel, but I'm kind of like, what should I do with this collection? It does mean that I'm gonna be a little late with getting my review up if I am gonna buy from this. And also there are some things in this collection where I kind of feel like I have that. Should I buy more of that? Like especially these duos. I just feel like I have many different shades now of the matte blushes by Flower Nose, and I feel like it's enough. So probably I'm gonna skip on this. Like, it looks really beautiful. It looks like really beautiful colors. In a way I would enjoy it, but I don't need that many super matte blushes in my collection. So I actually think that however beautiful it is, I'm gonna not buy that. Then of course we also have some eyeshadow palettes in this collection. The Embossed 6-color makeup palette. These are actually gonna be $35. We have shade Terracotta Brick, which is more warm, a little reddish. This one I'm not gonna be picking up. Then we have Cloud Attire 02. This is a little bit more soft, a little bit more cotton candy. I do feel like I have something like this from Flower Nose already. So this is not probably one that I'm gonna pick up. I am kind of thinking of 03 Incense Purple Haze. It is kind of like this cool tone mauve color story. Definitely don't have anything from Flower Nose like this just yet. So I might pick up this eyeshadow palette because I do love a purpley undertone eyeshadow. Then we also have some Butterfly Cloud Color Embossed Highlighting and Contour Palette. One of these is a regional exclusive. I don't really know why, but it's 01 Leaf Shadow. Maybe because it is warmer, I don't know. I'm thinking of maybe picking up a 02 Tawny Tea. This one is quite cool toned. It does have a glowy highlighter in this, which makes it more interesting for me. The colors look quite nice, but also really contoury. Like, they look very cool toned. But I'm kind of interested to try kind of like a more contour product from Flower Nose because I haven't tried that yet. Then we also have, once again, glossy lipsticks. And you might know that the glossy lipsticks from the Swan Ballet collection are some of my favorites in my collection. Really love that formula, and I think this is gonna be similar, probably. Similar, if not the same. So we have some really beautiful shades here, some a little bit more muted. I'm kind of thinking of maybe picking up CO2 Agar Wood because it's kind of like that rosewoody shade, and I don't have that yet from Flower Nose in this formula. Like, it's a little purpley almost. Like, the other shades I feel like I kind of had. So at this point I'm like, maybe I'll pick up one one that is an interesting shade. Then we also have a mascara in a brown and a black shade. I'm probably not gonna pick that up. Also eyeliner in a brown and a black shade. And, you know, a lot of accessories. We also have some perfumes in this collection. This is the Butterfly Cloud Color perfume. These are gonna be $50 each. And we have an ephemeral dream, Beaute Soapy Florals, and Snowy Gardenia Fresh Sweet Florals. The bottles of this, I feel like this is the centerpiece, the most beautiful piece, the best packaging that we have in this collection. This is absolutely gorgeous. I love how they did this. I love the cap, just that flower, how they did it. The Asian vibes that we have here, it's so beautiful. I do have 2 perfumes from Flower Nose that I really enjoy. Like, those are really beautiful, but I don't know if I should buy more, and I also don't know if these are gonna be like perfectly up my alley. I don't know. It's a little bit of a risk, like when it's like super fresh fruit and that is kind of like the thing, or if it's like more gourmand, like I can more easily blind buy, but these seem a little risky. Like woody soapy florals, I don't know if I like soapy. It could be, but I don't know if I would like this one. And then fresh sweet florals could be too floral. Like I do like a hint of floral in my perfumes, but there's definitely a line there I don't want to cross. So even though I really love these bottles, I think I will probably not pick this up. So in the end, it's probably gonna be a lipstick, a contour palette, and a eyeshadow palette. I just want to keep it a little bit more manageable. I feel like I've been buying a lot of very big collections and a lot of things from these big collections, and it's just overwhelming me a lot. And especially with a brand like Flower Nose, I feel like right now I have tried a lot from them, and I like to try things that are more new, because then I can really tell you if it's worth it. Then it's really like important for me to tell you. So I think these are the things that I am most interested in. Let me know if there's anything else you would want to see in this video. Alright, then we have seen a lot of sneak peeks. There's a lot happening at Essence and Catrice. Of course, we already had the Essence in the Bloom Light collection that I already did a video on, but we are also seeing a new Sisterlove collection, and we're also seeing a new collection by Catrice, just themselves, a trend edition. So let's start with the trend edition that is just from Catrice. This is the Mystic Forest collection, and it is very like magical, mystical forest, fall vibes, and I really like the theme of this. I don't know if what is in this collection is gonna be perfect for me, but the theming is just really beautiful. So first up, we have the Catrice Mystic Forest Cream Blush, and we have 2 colors. We have a purpley shade, and then we have kind of like a toned down red shade. I kind of want to try both shades because I'm super interested, and you don't always know if it's going to be super pigmented, especially with Catrice. Sometimes they come out really dark shade and it ends up being like really wearable and like more sheer in color. So I'm kind of like, should I just buy 2 just to try it out? These shades do look really nice, but if these are full pigment, then I could probably make the red work, but the purple, a little risky. Then we also have the Catrice Mystic Forest Illuminizing Primer. With this one, I'm kind of like, do I need this? Was this even needed in this collection? Like, it feels a little random in this collection, and the packaging is also just like pretty standard. I don't know if I need this. I'll probably skip this in the name of trying to not buy everything in a collection just because it is part of a collection. Like, I'm trying to be good. And then we have the lipsticks from this collection. These are highly pigmented matte finish lipsticks. We have a black shade, which looks so cool. I'm not going to be picking it up because I will never probably wear black lipstick again in my life. Maybe if I go dressed as like a witch for Halloween at some point in my life, I might do that again. But for now, not buying the black. But we also have this really beautiful kind of like cool toned, slightly deeper toned down red, and I'll probably grab that one. And the packaging, by the way, of these lipsticks, it looks really beautiful. The packaging of the blushes also looks stunning. I feel like they did such a good job with it, and it is kind of like a fall / Halloween collection. It's a little bit of both, and I think they did a great job with it. Like, sometimes Catrice does collections and I'm just like, what even is going on here? Like the My Jewels, My Rules collection. But I feel like they did a really good job with the theming and the vibes and the packaging here. Also with these liquid eyeshadows. So these seem like duochromy, multi-chromy liquid eyeshadows. We have kind of like a golden shade, a greenish shade, kind of like olivey shade, and then kind of like a pink to orangey shade, or like pink to coral. I really love the packaging of these as well. The gradient of the packaging, absolutely beautiful. I am probably gonna pick up all three of these because I've been a huge fan of the liquid eyeshadows that we had in the Catrice update, like the fall 2024 update. So I'm kind of thinking, will these be as good? Like the shades look really interesting. I'm probably gonna pick up all of these. I'm just really excited about those. And then we have some nail polishes, and this is the Mystic Forest Nail Lacquer. These seem to be the same colors as the eyeshadows, so they also seem kind of like sparkly, duochromy. I'm probably gonna pick up at least one of these. Like that kind of like golden shade looks really nice, or maybe like the golden and the pink. Sometimes it's a bit more tough to show you the nail polish in the video because sometimes I get in the product, I film right away, and then I don't really have time to do like my nail polish. Like it takes a little bit of time. I cannot really do a lot while I'm letting my nail polish dry. So let me know if you want to see that, but it's not like the most practical thing for what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be fast. Sometimes it's a bit harder if I'm trying to incorporate nail polish as well. Maybe I'll just buy the golden shade. But yeah, all in all, I think that this is a really cute collection. I think they did a great job. The theming is 10 out of 10. Can't wait to try these. Alright, and then of course we have the new Sisterlove collection by Essence and Catrice. They announced this last week or this past week, and this time we have a collaboration with Pixar, and we have Up themed makeup from Essence, and then we also have Finding Dory themed makeup from Catrice. And I didn't get the official press email from this yet. I did get the press email from Mystic Forest, so I don't have like all the information just yet. I did see that this is gonna be released on the 7th of October on Beaute Shop, and the Mystic Forest collection is gonna be released on Monday, this coming Monday, the 30th, I think that is, on Beaute Shop as well, of course. Alright, so let's start with Up. I have to be honest, I have never watched Up. I thought about watching Up so many times. I've never done it, but I have seen the beginning multiple times. Like there was this time where everybody was reposting the beginning. It was so sad. So I have seen that. I know a bit what it's about. Maybe I should watch this movie. So we have some eyeshadow palettes. I do have to say these eyeshadow palettes don't look super appealing to me. Like the one is very warm toned and the one is very olivey, and both of these colorways aren't really up my alley, so I'm kind of thinking maybe that's not for me. We also have this whipped product. I believe this was like a body cream. Like the page that shared more information about this, they don't have it up right now anymore. I don't know if Catrice and Essence were like, please, you're too early, but they have announced it themselves right now, so I don't know where the information went. I don't think this was for the lips. I feel like this was for the body. Then we have some lip oils. This is just the standard lip oil formula by Essence. I think it's pretty good. It's not amazing. I did declutter mine, but that kind of like pinky lilac shade does look really nice, so I might pick that up. Then we also have some liquid lip balms in a peachy and a pink shade. Probably will pick up the pink shade, might pick up the peachy shade as well. Like that looks pretty cute. Then we have some glitter switch liquid lipsticks. This takes me back. This takes me back to 2016 when these were all the rage. So when you apply these, they look matte on the lips, but then you kind of like rub your lips together and you start seeing the shimmer. I don't know if I feel like I need that in my life. I don't know if I will. I don't know if I will. I mean, it's not really a practical type of product. I don't really see myself using it. It is fun though. It's fun for a video. I don't know if I would buy it. If you really want to see it, let me know. I might buy the nude one. And we also have a color correcting compact powder in a peachy shade. Looks pretty cute. Probably not gonna buy that. And we have some liquid blush lighters. I think these look really cute. We have a pink one, kind of like a corally one, and then we have just a liquid highlighter. This is in a champagne shade. I think I'm gonna buy a few things from this collection, but I am gonna focus on the things that really excite me. That is like my goal. That's my goal for the rest of the year. I'm gonna try to buy the things that I really like. I'm probably still gonna buy the same collections, but sometimes I just throw in a few extra things. I'm gonna be trying to do that a little less because it saves me a little bit of money. It saves me a little bit of like mental capacity, and it saves me a little bit of time. Alright, so the Finding Dory collection. We have some eyeshadow palettes. I actually like both of these eyeshadow palettes. One is more like a nude, kind of like cool tone nude eyeshadow palette, and one is a little bit more mauvey, a little bit more reddish. Both look really nice. We also have this PH like lip balm that looks really beautiful, but if I will buy it, it would be just for the packaging. It does look really cute. I might be convinced. We have a waterproof mascara. I'm not going to be picking that up. This seems like a primer. Don't really feel like buying that. We have some loose powder blushes. I did see some videos on the Catrice Instagram, and these are 3 different shades, and you can kind of like mix and match, see what you want. I'll probably pick up the pink shade just to try it out. I have my doubts. I think this might be a little too gimmicky, a little too much work. I don't know, but I'll probably pick one up. And then we have, I don't know, what is this set? A set of hand creams. Not gonna be picking that up. Then we have some jelly lip and cheek products. I'll probably pick up one of these. It might be the pink one, it might be the red one. I'm gonna see. We have some lip balm lipsticks. I think I'll probably skip those because I have tried a lot of lip balm lipsticks from the Sisterlove collections. We have a shimmery powder and multi-use sparkle dust. Okay, that sounds interesting. I'll probably pick that one up. And then we also have some liquid bronzers. I'm really interested in a liquid bronzer because I did really like that liquid bronzer. It was in the Catrice Summer Obsessed collection, but I didn't like the packaging, and this just has a doe foot. So I definitely am most excited about the Finding Dory collection. By the way, I haven't watched Finding Dory either. I mean, I should watch some movies. Sometimes I just think I'm so uncultured. But yeah, this looks really cute. It looks really nice. Is it like my perfect collab? No, because I haven't even watched these movies, but I do like the things that they did with this. We have a lot of different products. We have a lot of cool looking lip products, cheek products. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up some things. I'm gonna do a video, like it's gonna be quite a video with a lot of products, but we're gonna do a video with these collections for sure. Okay, I just actually saw that the Kiko Milano Advent Calendar has been announced. It's gonna be the Holiday Wonderlight Advent Calendar 2024. And if I'm not mistaken, this is going to be 130 euros. That is quite a lot of money. I mean, I unboxed the Advent calendars by Essence and Catrice. The Essence was 37 euros and the Catrice one was 45 euros. I found that to be a very reasonable price, not knowing what is inside, but not feeling like you're breaking the bank for things that you don't really want. So we have some sneak peeks. There's gonna be some lip products, of course, mascara, some different things, some things that are more like themed around the actual like holiday theme for Kiko Milano, and their actual holiday collection is also gonna be Holiday Wonderlights. Like that's gonna be the name. They always come out with some sets and an advent calendar first, and then we see the actual collection where you can just buy individual pieces from. I am not sure if I'm gonna try this. We do have a list, like it's possible to see the list of actual products that is in here. And I think this might be a really interesting video, but it is an expensive calendar if it is indeed 130 euros. Let me see if it's already up on the website. Yes, it's already up. It seems to be a combination of products that are in the regular line and then products that are especially for the advent calendar. And 130 euros is a lot though. I don't know. Should I do it? Like, it's so expensive. It's so expensive. It's a risk. I've never tried it. Let me know if you want to see this. It could be interesting. Like, the vibe is really nice, but I'm sure there's gonna be some products in here that I'm never gonna use. Like, brands love to put in like black mascara and black eyeliner in advent calendars, and that's not what I use. So I'm a little bit of a weirdo. It makes it a little tough. So we also have an advent calendar from Gloss Gods. They did an advent calendar last year, but now they're doing it again. This one is like 190 euros, so also pretty spency. Now the Kiko Milano seems not that expensive anymore actually. Like 190 euros is quite a lot. And you are getting full-size products, you are getting some new products. I did watch a video of the advent calendar last year. And the thing with Gloss Gods is that they do a lot of kind of like single pot eyeshadows, and they do a lot of like water activated liners, and they have some brushes, and I think that if I would buy this and I would open it, I would be a little disappointed. It wouldn't be like fully for me, for sure. Like, of course there's gonna be some eyeshadow palettes, but also like they did a little bit of a riddle that implied that one of the palettes that's gonna be in here is gonna be like the vintage palette, like the remixed vintage palette, and I do have that one, so I was slightly intrigued, slightly interested. I would want to know what's in here, but I think for me it wouldn't be like smart. Also, this will be shipped out after it has been sold out. Like, they don't ship this right away, they ship it beginning of December, or like you get it beginning of December. Like, they are telling you you will have it in your hands once you want to start like opening it up, but then by that time, like, I might be able to open it up, yes. I might be able to open it up on camera, yes, but you won't be able to buy it anymore. So I'm not gonna buy it. Then we have the Vamp eyeshadow palette by Beaute Bar. This is their Halloween palette. This looks absolutely amazing, very beautiful. We have some red shades, some purple shades, some kind of like softer tones. Like, this is absolutely beautiful. Would I use it enough? Would I use the reds enough? No, but I absolutely think this is stunning. Then we have the Makeup Revolution and Alice in Wonderland collection. I did want to mention this because it is already up on Booty Shop, and you might think, is she gonna do a video on it? My answer is no, because I don't like this. I don't like the way this looks. I don't think this is done well. I don't think this is done tastefully. I mean, the palette in the shape of a hat, I get it. It is the Mad Hatter. It is like the vibes of the collab. It's a little weird, but I don't like the color story. I don't like the packaging. The other things also don't really pull me in, but also doing a video about a collab without the palette is kind of like going outside without your pants on. It's a little strange. Well, maybe going outside without your pants on is a little more than strange. Maybe it's a little bit more extreme. Maybe that's not the best comparison. Apparently it's the first thing I think of. Okay, we also have a Nabla advent calendar. There is a pre-order open now. We have 12 iconic full-size surprises, one sweet full-size treat you can only find in the advent calendar, and one delicious new product that is still to be revealed. Alright, so this type of thing always gets me a little interested, although I'm not a advent calendar girly. Usually it gets me pretty interested when it's like, it's only in the advent calendar, but that's how they get you, so I'm trying to stay strong. I feel like most things that I like from Nabla I do own, and it would be smarter to just buy the things that I feel like I'm missing. Because I have so many things, and I see here in the previews that we have glitters, we have lip liners, we have eyeliners, we have a black mascara. Once again, I just feel like there are a lot of things in here that I don't really need, and I just have a lot of Nabla. If you have never tried this brand before, like, this is a cute way to try it. If I've never done so, like, I am seeing things here that I own, or that I own a version of, and I don't need this. Let me see how expensive this actually is. This is 160 euros. And it's a value of 300 euros. Okay, the Kiko advent calendar starts sounding better and better. It does look pretty cute for someone who hasn't tried Nabla yet. Like, it's a nice range of products. I will not show you the inside of this, but I'm looking at this because I'm not gonna buy it, but like, slightly interesting, just not for me. I did want to mention that by Beauty Bay is sneak peeking another eyeshadow palette, or it seems like it is. It says the eclipse is coming. We see like purples, we see pinks. It's looking really cool. I'll probably pick this up. Yeah, probably. If this is what I think it is, I think I will want to try this. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna leave it here. Next week's video is gonna be a longer one as well, because there's a lot of things I haven't talked about now. I have talked about the holiday release from Charlotte Tilbury. I haven't talked about the new e.l.f. single eyeshadows that look really interesting. Haven't talked about a lot of Revolution that is also coming out. For example, the House of the Dragon collection. We have the dupe of them from the Milk Jelly Tins. So a lot is happening, but I feel like I got out what I really wanted to say in this video. Alright, that's gonna be it. Please let me know what you want to see from me in a video. What do you want to see from these collections? What are you excited about? I always love to hear your thoughts, and that's gonna be it. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.